have right now is called Basic Attention Token. Nice red triangle, easy to identify. It's available on Coinbase, and it's currently 12.3 cents US dollars. It's going up along with the market today. The market cap is $177.5 million, which is below its all-time high. Healthy volume of almost 70 million US dollars. There are 1.4 billion basic attention tokens circulating at a total supply of 1.5 billion. So that's a lot less than, say, Ripple, which is at 100 billion, and was once up to $4. Currently, the rank is 34th, and I, in my own personal opinion, believe this coin could be top 10, top 5 within a year, and that's because of the user growth. So here we can see coin market cap. They give you actionable signals, and right now we're looking at a bullish picture. Network is growing. I think a month ago there were 10 million active monthly users, sorry, and now they're at about 12. So there's a lot of room for growth as Chroma adds 1 billion. Now, what's very interesting and why we included this coin along with others we've looked at in investor series like Reserve is the team. Now, Brendan Eich, if you've not heard of him, you've probably heard of JavaScript, whether you're a coder or not. JavaScript is a fundamental architectural shift in coding for the web, and it was created by Mr. Eich when he was at Netscape, and they didn't have the means to convey information in forms from one page to another. So for cards and things, they came up with the ideas of cookies. So you can see how fundamental a mind we have here. This is like Einstein of the net world. You see why here, because not only do you write JavaScript, which is a really, really, really great programming language. If you've looked at it, I'm just learning, it's fantastic. He was also at Mozilla Firefox. So this would be like Elon Musk sub-specializing into just the internet, multiple projects, all spearheaded by Mr. Eich over nearly the entire span of the internet's functionality. So he's given us now a cryptocurrency with a use case. So Gen 2, Gen 3 type of thinking, not just a way to store money electronically with pretty icons, but now giving us a value use case. Basic Attention Token aims to address fraud and opaqueness in digital advertising. So this triangle that we have, you can see here, if I click this, it opens. Let's see, this triangle keeps is the foundation of their project. It connects advertisers to content viewers to content publishers, and it aims to redistribute the funds that Google and Facebook and other giants are eating up 90 to 100% of without rewarding the user. So you can check here. You can download the Brave browser. Everyone's talking about it. Seems like a bit of a wow, Chrome knows everything about me, my passwords. It's functional. Google Maps. But remember, Netscape and JavaScript came way before Google, and it's kind of like the man in the mountain coming back down. Steve Jobs went up to the mountain after leaving Apple and come back and redefined technology with the cell phone. So he's come back now and said, look, crypto is great, but why don't you get paid for your attention? That's why it's called the basic attention token. So let's take a look at their project. So publishers, advertisers, and users. This is a triangle here. I don't want to sound like an Yvonne lady or pyramid scheme proponent, but if you download the browser and you start using it, you get, I've calculated about a penny, mind out in Canada, about a penny per ad, and you can set your browser to view up to 5 ads per hour. So you can earn 5 cents per hour, which, you know, if you're in a third world country or a student or just, hey, I want to accumulate some coin for my time, use it for tipping, maybe use it for Netflix or Amazon. It's going all over. It's going viral now. Perhaps the bank of the future. So think about that for a second. The potential for this to rocket with only 1.5 billion coins and only at 17 cents currently. But now here, let's see what their project is about. The morale philosophy. So digital advertising is overrun by middlemen, trackers, and fraud. Users are abused. Okay, now here's where the abuse is factored in real numbers. Up to 50% of the average user's mobile data is for ads and trackers. I did not know this. Costing as much as $23 a month. Imagine people say, click OK, we track you, you're viewing our site, and a giant thing pops up on the bottom of your screen, and you're like, well, I better click this so I can read the article. But it costs you a lot of money, so how do we get that back? Now, not only money, but look at saying 5 seconds of mobile time for loading an ad. So if you think, why is my site not opening? It's usually a banner, right? Even Google AdSense, right? It's using AI, so it's running some kind of tracker, instantiation right there. Oh, where did you come from? What are you interested in? It might take 5 seconds. We're saying here, that's ridiculous. Ads decrease phone battery life by as much as 21%. So that's how it pans out. Privacy is violated. Here's where crypto is making its use case. Privacy is violated when large media sites host up to 70 trackers. I don't know who's doing that, maybe Google. Malware, malvertisements, ransomware is up 132% in 1 year. Now here's the numbers. Okay, so here's Goliath. Publishers are hurting. Google and Facebook take 73% of all ad dollars and 99% of all growth, so they control who's got bandwidth. Revenue is recently down 66%. Bots inflicted 7.2 billion in fraud last year. Wow. Over 600 million phones and desktops run ad blocking already. So what we're doing here, we're trying to do that in browser. Publishers cannot seamlessly monetize value-added services, and advertisers are losing. So here, if you're an advertiser, you don't have good data. We offer you that with BAT, with the Brave browser. You can even sign up, and I've done this for a YouTube channel where you can connect, use it. Just go to YouTube through your Brave browser. Here, get your Brave browser. Go to YouTube. There'll be a thing saying, "Is this your site? Would you like to add Brave rewards that people can tip you?" And I recently got paid in Brave tokens, and it was like, I don't know, $50 or something. But that's pretty cool. So thanks. So here's the model. The icons, pretty icons. Digital advertising on blockchain, introducing a decentralized, transparent digital ad exchange based on Ethereum. So this is an Ether-based token. It's not a security, just a means of exchanging tips and things. The anonymity, the privacy shield is mentioned here, so you control who can see what, reducing fraud. Okay, now there's a BAT community, so people are getting very excited about joining BAT, and produce content for BAT. Now here's the stars, right? So we saw with Reserve, big people are backing them. Here we have, an empire at the hill. Brendan Eich, probably valued prior to Brave over 100 million for his work at Netscape and Mozilla. So that's extraordinary. And if you ping him on Twitter, he's extremely sensitive. So he will respond to you. And if you have a question or a suggestion, you can read it and even implement your idea, which is fantastic. Here's some other good people who've been around, Google people, more people from different parts of coding world, and some advisors. Here's Mr. Nandwani from Coinbase, so that's interesting. Facebook and Google, Mr. Badros. And there's some mention of the Founders Fund being involved here as well. So I don't like to do technical analysis. I'm not a mathematician or a physicist or a computational genius. Basically, my thought is, how did Warren Buffett make a lot of money? And if he's not interested in this, maybe he's just trying to shape the industry down to good levels of high volume so he can scoop things up. And we know he makes a lot of money in options, maybe he's selling shorts or futures or longs or what have you. Manipulation is extraordinary in the markets. Now that we have oracles, on-chain analysis, we can find out who's sending what from where, when, and preemptively understand sell pressure. Right? And if you can anticipate sell pressures, you can even design a bot to do all your trading for you. Now, here's the volume is going up. Those are interesting. That's not been around for a while, about a year, I think. And oh no, let's see, September 17th. No, it's been around for a while. Sorry, since the June of 2017. So there's some history here, and what we can see is that has been growing in volume. That's very significant because if you can buy something that's highly liquid and marketing succeeds for your project, well, then you're looking at some happy times. Now, here's the if you get the browser, you can activate Brave rewards, so that's very helpful. I've turned mine on here, and you can see how much you're earning here. It says estimated pending rewards, 0.8 BAT, which is 9 cents, and I've only had to do 14 ads for that. And I've set my ad viewing to 5 per hour, which I think you can do. Settings. Oh, and here's your wallet. Okay. And if you want to, you can auto-contribute. So if you like somebody's channel or you like somebody's website, you can auto-contribute. And that's fun. I mean, you're only making about 50 cents or $1 a month, depending on how much time you give to surfing. But now what's interesting is Brave has recently mentioned about a week or two ago, I believe, that they're partnering with some really exciting projects, and those projects are well known: Uber, Amazon, HBO. I think there's some gift cards and things you can buy, offset some of your monthly subscriptions perhaps. Maybe Netflix and McDonald's will join up. So there's the idea now. Here's a giant in the industry. The guy is at the foundation of the internet. Okay, Mr. Eich is why I'm really looking at this project. So as I said previously, we like value projects. Brought to you Reserve Token a couple of days ago. You can see today it's up about 40%. So I will continue doing research and sharing with you the things that I think are worth knowing about. my target, and I don't like talking about price much, but this year it would be about 60 to 65 cents, because it's already been to 50 cents. And if there's a pump this year after the halving, as there usually is, Bitcoin halvings in May, with all the new stimulus coming to the economy. People are airdropping money now. There's talk of Trump is saying, well, and Mnuchin are saying, we'll give $1,000 to each American citizen. And I responded by Twitter, maybe you can have everybody sign up on Coinbase and give them, $1,000 in Bitcoin, something that will keep its value, something that doesn't have a native deflationary tendency. And also, the government may like to be tracking people. So Bitcoin, as we've found out, is easy to track. People can track you, follow you, and there's data there. If the government wants to harvest that, they can track people's buying and selling. They can sell that to industry. They can give that and mine that data. And that's up to you if you want to use your money for Bitcoin. This is not financial advice, but we welcome you to our channel. Please like and subscribe. See you in the next one.